going to say, you've been making albums since it was vinyl, then it was cassette. Of course, there was 8-track.
You don't forget 8-track.
8-track.
Good old
I have an 8-track.
Yeah.
I have an 8-track.
Yeah.
And now you're looking at an album that's probably going to sell half of it off of the computer or your phone.
Ooh.
Have you ever thought about that at all? I mean, you ever think about how the music gets around
No,
nowadays? I mean, the old days of a record store and things like that.
Sounds like we're going to lose our ass, is what it sounds like to me.
You know, we're the first band in country music to go plywood. You know.
Does that come before or after?
That was in Myrtle Beach.
Oh, yeah.
Plywood's 100 copies, in case you.
The album will be on vinyl too.
It will be on vinyl too?
Not for commercial yet, but it will be available, an unlimited edition in vinyl.
Really?
Actually, it's available on iTunes today. Pre-order online, and then it'll go street dates 27.
Yeah.
That's my birthday. I appreciate it. Thank y'all very much.
How hard has it been to just stay true to your roots throughout this whole journey?
Living.
I just wonder, can you attribute anything to that?
Living where we live, and for me, I go and see my mother every day, just about it when I'm home. She don't care who I am. She always wants me to, to do the right thing, in her words, and and I have my dogs, and Teddy lives right down the road from me. It's so funny. People come by, it's like, you know where Teddy Gentry lives? Yeah, it's right down the road down through there. So I point them toward his way, and it's like, then all of a sudden you see them slam on the brake, like, wait a minute. But no, I think it's just, for me, I could not have lived in Nashville or Los Angeles. I couldn't have done it. I would have forgotten who I was.
I live in the middle of the cotton field where, when I was a kid, I used to pick cotton. My grandpa had a little 60-acre cotton farm there. And it's very easy for me to look out the front door and see where the same field where I used to pick cotton. Now we get some grass, we run cattle, but still, it's the same place, it's the same land, it's the same feeling of that's where I belong. And my grandpa always said, if you don't put yourself too high on a pedestal, you won't have too far to fall when it's all over. So every night after the show, I would literally, I think still every night after the show, I crawl, when I get to the bottom of the steps, I think about that. And I think about that it's not me, it's the fans and the 40-something people that we took on the road with us back in 1980 that worked 24 hours a day on Alabama if it took it. But we've considered ourselves very lucky and very blessed to have had the opportunity that we've had, and we still don't take it lightly. We still appreciate each and every fan that ever bought a ticket or a piece of product out there. And every song we record, we take it as serious as we did the first time we walked in the studio, is that we believe quality will always outlive us.
After reading our bios, and it's been merged and chopped up and rewritten over the years and never quite got it right, I moved from Fort Payne to Guntersville, it's about an hour away, to really add some meaning to that distant cousin thing.
And the further away he gets, the better me and Randy like it.
You have to go there because he's got the better equipment?
Well, yeah, he's always had the better equipment, but now he's got the best fishing place.
And Randy, what's your mama's favorite song that you guys do? Does she have one?
You know what? Probably it'd be one of the gospel collection, inspirational. Probably if I could hear my mother pray again, because that was my daddy's favorite song.
First time I saw Kenny Chesney, he was opening for you guys. It must have been almost 20 years ago in Virginia Beach. You and Kenny go back a long way. And now he's on this record singing one of your greatest songs, Lady Down on Love. Just your thoughts of him on this record, this tribute to you after that relationship.
Well, when I first heard that, I cried, because that's such an emotional song for me, and everything in this, hear him just absolutely sing the hell out of it. And the production that Buddy did was great. And then that they let us sing on it too. You know, it was very special. And that's my mind went back to Bowling Green, Kentucky, real quick, where I wrote the song. It was, you know, just to think that I knew Kenny liked the song, and when we did the medallion ceremony, he did a version of it just with a piano, and it was awesome. And so it was just wonderful to see him grow. Because I mean, we saw Kenny struggle. You know, he didn't just happen one day, and you know.
In fact, he did his record label showcase at the Alabama Theater in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina,
Yeah.
and we were there.
Yeah, he was actually, he told us at Redgate, when we played that big concert there in Knoxville, where so many people they wasn't expecting, I mean, they had a crowd there they couldn't do anything with. And he was a kid there in the audience. And he said that's what I want to do. So all this is special stuff. It's you know, it's a very special project. And I'm sitting here looking at y'all, and I think I'm 63 years old. I've been knowing Teddy all my life. We've been playing music since 1969. And y'all are still interested in what we have to say. And I mean, what a life.
Don't get much better. Thank y'all for letting us do what we do too. We still, like Randy said, we're older, but the passion for the music is no less than it's ever been. We still love walking out on stage, and we're kind of probably entertaining each other as much as the audience now at this age. We have fun. This year is just for the fun.
Perfect place to wrap it up then.
Yeah.
Thank y'all.
Thank you all for coming.
See you at the Opry.
Yes, sir.
Big red curtain at 7 o'clock.
Or you say at the opera.